4 minutes. I'm genuinely scared of this nigga in real, like, I'm actually scared of this nigga, bro. Like, I actually
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we
I'm scared of
the
this
victims
nigga,
and
bro.
all our favorite horror movies and show you how they were made. I'm James A. Janice, and today
like,
we're looking at Terrorfier 3.
Oh, no trolling shit, no funny shit. I'm real life scared of this nigga, bro. That nigga was killing niggas in the worst way. He was doing niggas the worst way. If that nigga ever popped up, and knowing that nigga immortal, if that nigga ever popped up,
Released in 2024. Well, the first
the
Terrifier
nigga a
became
troll,
cult
but then the
favorite
nigga gonna
years
cut
after
you
it
up
was
and pour
made. The
salt
second
on you
film
while you
blew up
alive.
immediately,
Like,
grossing
what the
15
fuck?
million bucks despite an unrated release and a budget of less than $1 million. Terrifier 2 was also a much better movie, with an actual story and an all-time final girl. All that's to say, this threequel had a lot to live up to, and I'd say it succeeds. If you like the second movie, there's no reason not to enjoy this one. It's
Nah,
got
I
more
seen
bloody
this- I
hijinks
seen the
from
third
Art the
one, too.
Clown,
I seen
one
all
of the
three.
most sadistic killers
second
we've
one,
ever
though-
seen, played once again by David Howard Thornton.
I don't
It's
think the
also got
second
more
one is
Sienna
bad
Shaw,
as the
a
third
returning
one,
Lauren
bro.
Lavera,
The second
its
one do
kick-ass
got
counterforce, whose mental health has unraveled since the events of the second film. T3 takes place 5 years later, a helpful time jump since Terrifier 2 took place in 2018. It's also an interesting way to look at how the characters are living with trauma half a decade later.
My nigga,
Short
what's
answer,
her name?
Andrea.
I forgot what her name is. They need she the new I feel like if you persuade bro enough, if you could be his friend. The last nigga that could be his friend ended up like. You gonna see what happens if you try to be this nigga friend.
While the first two films took place during Halloween, Terrifier 3 is a
That
Christmas
nigga don't do
movie.
friends.
Here comes Artie Claus, here comes Artie Claus.
It's a fun
I'd have shot you. I'd have shot you in the spot, bro. You can't play like that, bro. Niggas gonna try to that killer clown shit this. Hey, we gonna hit some kind of houses too. Niggas gonna try that killer clown shit this month. Not during Screentober, nigga.
choice by
don't
writer
play that
director
shit.
Damian Leone, who also
Niggas,
returns
nigga,
as co-producer.
I'm leaving Killer
editor,
Clowns
and
in the past in
sometimes special effects
2016,
artist.
nigga.
He continues to hone the franchise.
God damn, nigga. Her badges. I know you didn't see the badges. God shit.
Down the second movie's bloat and cluing the audience in a
Hey, bro, she low key like she remind me of the She remind me of who the bitch that plays Scream? Cindy. She's this year's Cindy, my nigga.
bit more when it comes to lore.
She gotta be in.
it's still
Hey, she
confusing,
low key gotta
don't
be in
get me wrong,
Ghostface. She
but
look just
it's
like
starting
Cindy.
to take shape, and Leone's already said the fourth and final film will give us the answers. Maybe that movie can have a little more variety too. Sometimes T3 feels like the second movie with simple substitutions. Sienna's mom and brother are largely replaced by her aunt, uncle, and cousin. Art swaps out his supporting cast
shit.
too, replacing the pale girl with Victoria Hayes, who is way more gross. Wait,
I
hold on.
can't.
Didn't the little girl poop all over that laundromat? No, you know what? I think Victoria's still.
Nah, that scene is, bro, like this shit hurt my stomach, dog. And you just hearing it. Nigga, she got a knife playing with, dog, bro. Ugh, that shit was like, this movie is like, it gets you. It's
These
so
movies are
gross,
disgusting,
bro. It
and
gets
clearly
you.
not for everyone. While the acting continues to improve,
You
and
gonna end up like
downright
that
impresses
Santa.
me sometimes. This cast is great. The story and characters are still pretty much in service to the special.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie,
effects. Scoff.
niggas. Can I even show this? If it's on YouTube, I can show it, bro. Everything on this bitch fake. If it's on YouTube, I can show it, bro. They obviously blur out the shit that's 2D, cause nigga, they get bad, bro. But nigga, if it's on YouTube, I can show it.
that, and that's fine. But
can't see no
exploitation
What the fuck, bro?
films and grindhouse movies have always existed. We need them to find what the
Bro! Nigga! I never watched a single Human Centipede movie. I've never watched a single Human Centipede movie, but I always known. We gotta watch it. I'm gonna say that for tomorrow, though, because these kill counts long as fuck.
boundaries of good taste are by
Say that bitch for
sometimes
tomorrow.
towing
30
into
kill
bad
counts a
taste.
day.
I don't like
I mean,
everything
30
I see
30
here, but without subversive
one a day,
work,
30
we risk
days.
media
Oh
becoming
my God.
homogenized. And that's not fun at all. I think of this series as the
Seriously,
gore
can
porn
I show
version of
this?
John Waters or Frank.
Can I show this? It's age restricted. Bro, but can I show this though? It's on YouTube. Like, it's on YouTube. If it was too bad, it wouldn't be on YouTube. Alright, bro. If any nigga is not 18 plus, bro, you get off the video, my nigga. Click off this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. If you're not 18 plus, my nigga, click off. That means I gotta age restrict this reaction then. When I put it on YouTube, I gotta age restrict the reaction.
It's gross and offensive, but I don't think it's really hurting anyone, you know? It's just fun to watch for sick fucks like us. And of course, extra sick fucks can enjoy the uncensored.
Dog. Like, please tell me they blur out shit that's too bad. Because 18 plus don't mean you can show everything in this movie, nigga. This movie wasn't even this bitch was an N-R movie.
Gore over at our Patreon.
Oh, it's blurred. It's blurred. We're good.
For only $1. As always, I hate doing it, but videos like this are the tent poles of dead meat. We've got to play by YouTube's rules to keep the algorithm happy and this video monetized, even if we do have a sponsor.
It's blurred.
Speaking of which, you know what's crazy? Bro. I've spent years struggling to find a therapist. Seriously, I only just got set up with one. It probably took me so long because I wasn't used.
Whoever made Terrorfier needs his brain studied, dead ass. That nigga is fucking sick. He's sick in the head. You gotta think about it. He came up with all these kills. Hey, somebody watch that nigga, dog.
Using today's sponsor, ZocDoc. I don't have to tell you that finding a doctor is hard, and there are so many that you have to find, from general practitioners.
Hey, bitch. Fuck your ad.
A visit that night. I mean, for one, he ain't husky enough. This mean one's holiday haul includes a hatchet. Oh no. And Jules watches as he heads upstairs to deliver that gift to her brother. But we just saw Timmy, and you know, he's just a kid, so I don't think Art would.
Juliet, I told you to stay out of my room.
Okay, never mind. Doesn't stop a thwack attack. In fact,
this nigga bodied everybody.
7 thwacks of increasing squishiness take that kid out off screen. Creator Damian Leone,
I think I've seen this in movies, bro.
Carnage, but when this showing it on screen would be one step too far.
In movies.
I don't think any subject is too taboo to tackle, but I think once if I decide that I am going to tackle it, then I have to be somewhat sensitive in regards to the execution, or making sure that the execution of such a topic is remains.
Nigga saying execution, bro. Get pack this nigga the fuck up. Get this nigga gone, bro. You gotta understand. This nigga probably would be one of the bro. If this nigga was broke, he probably would have been one of these niggas. You gotta think. He's able to just explore what he's able to explore all the crazy shit because the nigga got money. The nigga got money, so it's like, all right, feel me. You can throw it on screen without going to jail for it. I don't give a fuck. That nigga still gotta get packed up. This shit.
Tolerable.
This hurts my stomach.
We see the Timbits later, strewn all over his room. Next up on Father Kilmiss's list is dear old dad. While he's sleeping, Art hacks into him. Papa gets even more thwacks than his kid. Can't call him whack for lack of thwack.
Bro, dog.
In fact, Art fully thwacks.
Please all be blurred, dog.
Fantastic. All that tally thwacking wakes Jennifer up and she starts screaming in earnest.
You didn't hear the nigga getting killed the whole time, bitch? You ain't sleep that good. Bitch, sleep ain't that good. You don't got no bills. I know you ain't work. You probably be at the crib the whole time. That nigga be at work. You ain't got no bills for you to be sleeping this good. Come on, bitch. Come on. And then the nigga just laughing at you.
I mean, I'm sure it helps when Art Torrance is busting through the bathroom door. Here's Clowny. Jennifer's played by Chrissy Fox, who's actually a really good friend of ours. She's a great actress and producer of indie horror films alongside her husband.
Oh, that's your friend? She got fucking bodied.
Spider-1. They recently made Little Bites, which features a quick cameo from Chelsea and me playing parents to Chrissy's real-life daughter. Jennifer faces the trauma of seeing her young son in pieces before Art catches up to her and plants his axe head in her back and then her stomach. As always, Art relishes
that's blurred
before lining up his shot and getting to the
nigga, that's fake. That's ketchup, bro.
Serious work.
This fake.
He dismembers her completely.
This fake.
Laughing at her, the little scamp. He finally puts her out of her misery.
This fake.
By cleaving her head.
Oh my god, I don't even know if I want to watch this shit.
In two. As Oh Come All Ye Faithful plays, Art has a snack and even does the dishes. Aw, that's nice.
Like, I literally don't think it's actually watchable. it's this bad,
It's
nigga.
Jules hiding in a cupboard, and Art's a little too happy to see her. Realistically, I think Art probably kills her, but we don't know for sure because he's thankfully interrupted by a title card. I won't count Jules in case she ever comes back for revenge or something, but yeah, I know it's unlikely. Pretty sure Art's standards are lower than Michael Myers, who wouldn't kill a baby, and Chucky, who at least had a quorum to discuss the issue.
Well, let's just say nobody under the age of 5 or 6. Fair enough?
We jump back in time 5 years to the aftermath of Terrorfier 2. A cop comes across Art's freshly decapitated corpse, so I guess this place is supposed to be the Terrorfier from Terrorfier 2? In any case, the clown still got some kick in him, and his headless corpse strangles Officer Evans, who valiantly
See, look,
shoots him a few times.
see, it's fake. See, it's fake. A dead body can't do that. It's fake, my nigga. A body can't do that.
It cuts away, but the cops kill
This
us.
all GTA, nigga.
Get
A
on
body
the
can't do
subway,
that.
sporting his head, looking like a Spirit Halloween mask left out in the sun.
Bro, I really don't know if I could show this, dog. It's this bad.
Too long. Don't worry, pigeon lady, nothing to see here. Art's destination is the last place we saw in T2, the mental hospital where Chris Jericho plays a guard.
Hey, that nigga Chris Jericho!
Drink it in, man! A Scream takes Burt to check on Victoria Hayes, where he finds— oh my god, what the fuck? What? I can't even take it.
I didn't even know that was Chris Jericho.
What's happening here? They're suckling and slurping and biting? Oh man, it's real bad. Kinda makes me want to puke. Jericho.
Bro, can this even hold out? Like, it's all fake, bro, but it's so bad.
Go too. If you recall, Terrorfier 2 ended with Victoria—
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Can you show... on Twitch? This section of the video I gotta throw that bitch on there. This section of it, I gotta throw on that this bitch is very violent.
giving birth to Art's severed head.
It said,
That
hey,
abominable act of
hey, I
nature
thrown
was
the label
discovered
on
by a
there,
nurse
bro.
who is now
I thrown the
seeing
label
Art's
on
head
there.
is feasting on a poor woman's face.
If this able to
He's
go on
digesting
YouTube, it could go on
into
here.
Victoria's mouth, maybe? I hate it. Whatever the fuck's going on. The rest of Art's
Oh my
body
God,
joins them
that's
and distracts
fucking
Burt, who
gross.
gets stopped and dropped like the walls of Jericho. The villains grip into his
Bro, I don't even want to see Chris Jericho like this, bro. Y'all cannot. That's my GOAT, bro.
face and pry it open top to bottom.
That's my
God,
goal,
you'll never,
bro.
ever look the same again. For this
That's
kill,
my
they used a
goal,
fake Jericho
bro.
head, or sorry, kayfabe Jericho head, whose jaw was pre-scored so it could be ripped off.
I think it would be cool if even if he pulls it off.
How does Chris Jericho feel that he's watching himself die on screen? Like how, like, nigga, that's the GOAT, bro. Nah, bro. You can't do Chris Jericho like that, though.
Hanging by the side, like pulls the whole thing.
Oh man, that is some
Feels
fake
Vince
chocolate syrup
McMahon.
with blood right now.
That's
All that
fake. It's a
murder
fake
has made a
head.
mess
That's
of
fake
Art's
blood.
outfit, so it's a good thing a clean-cut cosplayer joins their train car.
I was gonna do the blood thing too, but I was just worried about the cleanup.
The next time we see Art, he's rocking the dude's duds. And based on his track record, I'm guessing he didn't politely ask for them. Art and Victoria find an abandoned house to make an abandoned home. She makes friends with her ratty roommates before praising her new look in the mirror.
He used to be so hot. Now no one's gonna fuck you.
She doesn't like
Ew.
it. Victoria settles in for tubby time, while Art takes a seat in the attic. They go into hibernation, a quick and simple way to explain their whereabouts for that 5-year time jump. Bringing Victoria back was important to Leone, who said his biggest regret about the first film was not fleshing out her character. Hate to tell you, dude, but I think you failed again. She's still missing
There's
way
no
too much
way
skin.
that's
In present
Victoria,
day,
bro.
Well, 2023, Sienna Shaw is being released from a recovery center. Its staff includes a cameo from Marie Macer, who appeared in the original Terrorfier short. Sienna's been getting help help after everything she went through. You know, the whole thing where her mom and all her friends got murdered. Oh, and also
This is
she
fake!
got murdered herself too, kinda. Yeah, that was a rough Halloween. Thank God it's high time for Yuletide, and she'll be spending the holidays with her Aunt Jess and Uncle Greg. It's a welcome change of pace for
This
her
is fake.
young mom, especially since she's got a sweet relationship with her cousin Gabby. The two unpack her stuff, but when Gabby finds her diary, she starts asking awkward questions.
What's the clown cafe?
Ah, man, kid, there was like a song and...
Oh my goodness, I forgot. Was this shit even in there? Wait, when did this happen, bro? When did this part of the shit happen?
It was a messed up place, okay? Santa has a photo-induced flashback to a conversation with her late father.
I thought that was the second movie.
Boys, boys, boys.
That's not true. I draw girls all the time. That is a girl right there. Look at that.
Wait, Kid Sienna looks too much like Gabby.
Hey, but they gotta find out, why did the dad even know the whole story on that shit, though? How did he know? Who is he?
Kinda like her aunt, another brunette with bangs. It's starting to feel like Malignant up in this bitch. I mean, I know Damien casts a certain type, but we can switch up the dudes every once in a while, you know? Michael promised.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, that's the same player builds I be seeing in like the Scream movies, in like the Friday the 13th movies. They all use the same player builds, my nigga, for the fucking horror movies. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. They don't got no character selection, bro. They roster ain't that deep. But it's very understandable though. If you gonna sit here and wear big boots and wear beads and chains to your kneecaps and your elbows, bro. Yeah, bro, it's very much makes sense why you're getting thrown in these movies. It makes sense. It's only right.
Daughter a proper heroine, and you can tell she really looks up to him. This is our first time seeing Sienna and Jonathan's dad in the flesh, though he was frequently mentioned in the last film. Remember, his notebook had drawings of art and.
Hey, bro, little bro gotta work on hitting the gym. That neck should never be that long. That's crazy.
And his final girl armor. Here, he's played by Jason Patrick, last seen on the kill count as a different Michael. Michael. Yeah, that one. As Sienna finishes settling in, a demo crew pulls up to that abandoned house from earlier. Veteran employee Jackson tries to spook newbie Dennis, but this guy's seen his share of scary movies.
Ketchup. Just like my mom puts on a spaghetti, baby.
The two split up to search the house. Jackson finds Victoria looking like Tub Girl, except maybe not as gross. I don't know, it's a real toss-up there.
Ew!
Props to returning actress Samantha Scafidi for coming back for all this shit. Jackson goes in for a close.
How can a nigga even wanna like, I know like that whole thing you're looking at is fake, but it's just like, dog, what the fuck is that? I don't even want to talk about what she did with the fucking glass shard right here. This bitch is gross. Like, not only is it like niggas be getting done the worst way, but it's just gross.
So look, and she springs back to life, stabbing him to death with a shard of mirror. Pretty bad luck, but the gnarlier death is reserved for Dennis, who finds art in the attic doing a Black Christmas reference. Always love to see it. The clown comes back to life and chucks Dennis aside, then pins down one of his hands before biting the.
Hey, is that nigga really that strong where he can just grab your face and run fucking Ray Lewis your shit? Straight on Derrick Henry your shit into the fucking floor? Like, is he that strong? He can't be that, like, nah. That nigga wasn't human, though. I got told he wasn't human in, like, in the third and second movie, he not human. But in the first one, he human, bro.
Fingers off the other one. No. Victoria appears, and, dude, honestly, I can't even describe to you what she's doing. And consider that. It means it's way worse than this. Art caps off the kill by giving Dennis a box cutter haircut.
Alright, it's blurred, it's fake.
Before freaking unpeeling his face.
It's fake.
Like a banana. Holy fucking shit, man.
It's blurred,
you know,
but it's
never get
oh my
used to
god.
This. Leone handled most of the previous movies of that.
Yo, bro. Hold on, bro. I just gotta 100% make sure I could watch this, bro. Can I watch this? Is the top question I'm always going to ask. Can I fucking watch this? Hold on. What? And the plumber just fought a nigga in the.
Yeah. Nigga always got us doing dumbass solid shit. Nigga, why you playing? Nigga always. What? Oh. Yeah.
Man, nigga ain't fight that nigga. Man, stop playing with me. Hold on. My stomach actually fucking hurts watching this shit. Like, I'm not even lying to y'all. Or I knew I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, thank you.
Nope. Bruce dropped them off, reacted to this live on stream. If he can, I can. I don't want to hear the bias. I don't care. Just because he's a bigger streamer, don't pull that shit on me, bro.
But Terrifier 3's increased budget.
Don't pull that on me, bro.
A dedicated team of artists.
I got my proof
A lot of the gore
now.
was done by Tinsley Studio under Christian Tinsley. He's a special effects pro who's worked on everything from Westworld to Renfield to No Country for Old Men. Tinsley also received an Oscar nom for his work on another torture porn film, The Passion of the Christ. For Terrifier,
you don't play like that. Why would you niggas? That's that evil shit, bro. I don't even. When it comes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, bro, I will skip any movie that disrespects him. I had an issue at the end of this movie anyway. That shit, like, I don't know why horror movies like to sit here and always play with the Lord name. Y'all need to stop that shit, bro. Cause y'all don't do it with any other god. Why have I never seen a nigga do this with Zeus? Why have I never seen a nigga do this with who else is there? That niggas got fake gods of Poseidon. Why they only do it with the real God? That's how you know Jesus is king. I'm trying to tell you, that's how you know Jesus is king. Because they only try to mock the real God.
3, they resculpted Art's prosthetics based on a mold of David Howard Thornton's face. This differed from the first 2 movies, where I guess they were still using the mold made from the original Art actor, the one from the projects that don't really get talked about anymore. The custom face pieces allowed Thornton a wider range of expressions. While Art's jumping right back into it, Sienna's having a harder time readjusting to civilian life. Sure, Gabby thinks of her scars like Marge Simpson thinks of potatoes.
I just think they're cool.
But she can't even have a nice family dinner without a trauma interruption. It's a hallucination of her friend Brooke from the last film, blaming Sienna for her death. Man, she is bubbling and babbling blood like a blasted brook. Oh, hey, that's her name.
That's
I
fake.
get it now, Brooke.
Damn.
Sienna leaves dinner for a drug dessert and calls her brother
I
John.
don't like that. That
College
shit look
freshman
nasty.
now. They grow up so fast. He's actually a big reason Terrifier 3 has that 5-year time jump. Leone wanted to account for how much older actor Elliot Fullman looked. Like his character, Fullman's also had a busy 5 years, making music on his YouTube channel, Little Punk People. He started it way back in 2012, doing interviews with horror actors and musicians. Awesome work, man.
But
Sorry for joking about your neck in the last
he been
go-round.
working.
Jonathan's roommate Cole is a pretty cool guy, but his true crime podcaster girlfriend Mia is substantially less chill.
My goodness, your girlfriend got cracked the worst way and you found her? Oh my god, I did not even, whoa. I didn't even pick this up. Your bitch was, your bitch is not your bitch. Fuck whoever's car that is outside.
I seriously know, like, everything about you. Everything online, at least. I've been following you.
What is that light I am seeing? Let me pull that Glockiana out because I'm not the bitch. Man, some bitch ass nigga parked in front of my shit. Don't know who that is. Fuck them niggas, dog. Now this bit fake. Why would I bring a real gun in stream chat? My tip orange. If it's orange, you should know what that means. Let y'all get some of that.
For years. And dude, you're a legend. You survived Art the Clown.
Just like Sam Carpenter in Scream 6, Sienna's the subject of internet conspiracies that pin her as the culprit behind the Miles County massacre.
If Jonathan Shaw hadn't testified on his sister's behalf, she'd probably be serving a life sentence right now.
That's a cameo from comedian Annie Letterman, who previously interviewed Leone for Terrifier 2.
I've gotten confirmation I will be in the 3rd.
You got confirmation?
Movie. Well, I keep being told in front of cameras.
Art's living up to his name with some him and crafts, creating a liquid nitrogen spray tank that he tests on a rat. Ratsicle. And it's meat flavored, yum! Now with extra meat. He takes his invention to a bar full of festive patrons.
Can I join the Mile High Club? Oh my god.
I'd fuck you.
No, Mrs. Claus would shank me in my sleep.
Santa wildin' out.
Art bowls the girls over on his way inside. They don't realize it, but they're probably the luckiest people in this franchise.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas is the luckiest niggas on the entire fucking planet of Terrorfier. What the fuck? Literally the luckiest. How? 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 That nigga body everybody he come across. Them niggas is the luckiest niggas on here.
franchise. Art shows childlike excitement over this mall Santa, who plays along and swears he's the real deal.
Yes, that's me. That's me, guilty as charged.
Though bartender Eddie is suspicious, Santa and his buddy Smokey treat Art real nice. They call him
niggas don't
Clowny
pick
and
up
even
his
buy him a
gloves.
drink, T-Pain style.
It's Clowny Claus.
Yes, it is. And
Niggas
Clowny
never
Claus
look-
was in fact the iteration of Art that competed in this year's Horror Royal Rumble, which no, I will never stop plugging, because if you've actually watched it, then you understand how great it is. Thornton has said this was his
Man,
favorite
acquire
week on
some
set,
from
and it's
WWE.
probably my favorite scene in the movie. That's largely thanks to the performers, 2 of whom are kill count vets. Santa is played by Daniel Roebuck, who's been on the show 3 times. He's a part of the Rob Zombie gang. His buddy Smokey is the ice cream man himself, Clint Howard, who's also in another Christmas horror franchise. But while this scene is funny and a lot of fun, it's here to remind you that Art's a mean guy. It's just like the opening scene in that regard. Leone didn't want people to find Art cute or cuddly.
I didn't want the audience to be too comfortable with this character. I wanted to make it as if they never met him before and see how creepy I can make him again, and how disturbing and how unpredictable, and really just set a new sort of standard to keep the audience on their toes if possible.
So, despite Santa and Smokey's kindness, Art gets gross in a hurry, spitting up shots and peeing in laps. Damn, Art, why you gotta be such a Scrooge?
Now he
And
better
he
off
tries
like
to
this.
kick him out, but Art resists with old Reliable from his Santa sack.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Yep, the shot.
This is the least. That is like the least way, or like the least gruesome way to go out by this nigga Art. I ain't gonna lie, bro. A gun is the. That's why I'm like, if that nigga Art ever put up on the nigga, you gotta just have a shootout with that nigga. If you gonna go out with a gunfight, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But you gotta think how other niggas is getting done the treatment. That nigga gonna have to shoot me because I'm blowing that bitch.
Shot to the neck for Eddie and 1 to the head for Smokey. Although he's best known for his torture, Art's never been above a simple gunshot kill. Mr. Claus is the last man standing, and all he wants for Christmas is to not fucking die.
Not even in the same business. It's just me and you, remember? It's just me and you. We're in the same business.
See, look, yeah, I never went for the niggas be trying to always play the bro. I wanna be Art friend. Nigga, you was just saying that. The nigga was just saying that in chat. I wanna be Art's friend. That nigga's probably nice. That nigga no, that nigga is none of that. That nigga will fuck you up. I don't care what no nigga tell me. I'm not fucking with the nigga Art if he ever pulled up. It gotta be a bang out. Niggas gotta shoot. Niggas gonna have to shoot it out. Fuck him. We gonna have to shoot it out. Because that's the least effective way he gonna have to take you out. Because you gotta think, the nigga can still go down. It take time for bro to go down. But he can't just that nigga ain't no nigga meant for Demon Slayer. He can't instantly recover. Like, you just gotta shoot cuz.
People.
Hey,
I'll check behind me
that
too.
improvised line from Daniel Roebuck doesn't work on Art.
Make
so
sure cuz
Santa
don't
offers
spawn
up his
out of
outfit
nowhere.
as a peace offering. That doesn't save Santa either. He gets tied to a chair while Art tries on his new festive digs. Then he breaks out the liquid nitrogen tank for a kill we analyzed in our halftime
Hold
show.
on, bro. See, look, and now nigga getting paranoid. Bitch, you gonna get shot. What's a leaf? We good, bro. It's just a leaf. It was just a leaf. It was just a leaf. I should lucky fix my shit. Hold on. I should low-key fix this, bro. To some extent, I gotta fix it. Bro, come on. Go through the whole game. Alright, bro. I have to fix that bitch to some extent. You feel me? Cause nah, bro. Had to. Alright, we're good.
With Oz Perkins and freaking Elijah Wood. Check that shit out.
That nigga look like
I'm telling you,
Tobey
man, we
Maguire.
do a lot of fun stuff on Dead Meat Presents. Santa attempts to appeal to Art's better nature.
I have a wife and 2 kids.
But Art just responds like Pee-wee mocking Francis. Right about when the guy starts naming his grandkids, Art starts blasting his limbs. He goes until they're frozen through, then bashes them with a hammer. He saves the head for
Oh my
last, and
fucking
after freezing
gosh.
so many forgotten ice cream cartons, he destroys the dude's face.
Oh my goodness!
like he were Jason X. Oh man,
he's
his
feeling
still
all that
moving.
shit.
Please just let that poor Santa Claus die. Art
I
nabs
told
himself
you,
a prize,
he does
echoing
niggas
an
the
earlier
worst
line.
way,
If
bro.
Santa doesn't have a real beard, he's not a real Santa Claus.
And finally, in classic art overkill, he caps it all off with a frosty flourish. The next day, Sienna and Gabby go Christmas shopping at the mall. While picking out gifts, a familiar tune starts playing.
I really just be picking my boogers. It's all good.
It portends the appearance of Art, who's walking around in disguise. But Sienna's got that PT Santa D, and maybe smells Art. I'm sure he smells awful. So she recognizes him, has a
nobody
quick cry, and
smells. He
heads
smells
home
like
early.
straight
Art,
shit.
on the other hand, is just getting started. When the local mall Santa goes on break, Clowny Claus takes over. Seems
Nobody
to really dig
smelled
the
that
throne
shit?
and the job itself.
Hey, Santa's handing out presents!
Nothing could go wrong. Actually, it is both sweet and hilarious seeing Thornton with the kid actors behind the scenes. Art spread.
Hey, lock this nigga the fuck up. Bitch, lock this nigga the fuck up. I'll see y'all soon. Get this nigga out of here. Why do niggas think this is a nigga that we could just joke with? I don't know, somebody else's TV just loud as fuck outside. It's all good.
It's Christmas joy until a freaking Paul Blart kicks him out of the chair. But he's fine with that. He left behind a very special gift that one human Glenn looking kid opens.
I wonder what I got.
Holy shit, this bomb explodes and kills at least 4 people, including 2 kids,
Nigga.
alongside a mom and the mall Santa returning from
I ain't
his
gonna lie,
break.
this the craziest shit that I seen in a movie. Like, in terms of shocking, this nigga got it, bro. I ain't never seen no nigga get bodied like this ever. I ain't never seen no iPhones under iPhone 18 get bodied like this. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas was at least them was iPhone SEs. That nigga worked for Samsung, bro.
A later news report puts the death toll at 5, so I'll trust it and add one more from all those parts we see. A shaken Sienna pays Jonathan a visit at college. They're interrupted by Cole.
Yo, where's the police? Niggas don't do. Why does this nigga not have a Rico on him already? Art needs the most craziest Rico of all time. I'm not even bullshitting. Can you even lock this nigga up in jail? How would that go? How would locking this nigga up in jail go? Like, if you dead ass, because he could be knocked unconscious. You knock him unconscious, he's chained down. What even happens? Like, what do they do? You have to put that nigga in one of them body bags where he can't, like, you know them one for the Arkham Asylum crazy niggas? You gotta put him in one of, bro, let me show you, bro. I'm gonna show you what you gotta. You gotta put that nigga in one of these. That nigga gotta go on one of these, and he'll never be able to again. Yeah, you gotta, you feel me? And throw that nigga all the way in the bottom of the ocean.
Mia pops in to invite Sienna onto her podcast. It's a great chance for Lauren Lavera to show us how fraught Sienna's become.
Can't you act like a human being for one
Fucking second!
While Lavera was a co-highlight of Terrorfier 2 alongside Thornton, her character hadn't gone through as much, so she mostly had to play simpler shades of sad, scared, and kick-ass. Here, she's got half a decade of trauma in the tank, and she puts it all on display. This woman is a bona fide star, and I promise we will see an impressive career out of her. Jonathan says that he's trying to move on, angering Sienna to the point where she hits and yells at him. It's reminiscent of their mom, and shows how
slap
the cycle
the fuck out of him. Slap the fuck out of him. Slap the fuck out of him, and you ain't do shit. But we knew you was a bitch though. You got your bitch took. You ain't do in front of your face, fucking another nigga in your face. You ain't do shit. You ain't even trip. Yeah, you would've lost me. I ain't gonna lie. Not even lost me, you'd die.
Abuse can continue in families. Thankfully, Sienna is aware enough to stop that shit right away, and instead tries convincing Jonathan with words. His words. She reads him a letter he wrote that sounds like he was trying to DM a campaign by mail.
We have to destroy the little girl before it's too late, Sienna. Destroy her because she's inhuman, a demon.
Back when all this shit first happened, Jonathan did some demonology digging, so settle in for some art lore.
Sometimes demons try to enter our world Only they can't do it alone.
But only if this
That's what
bitch
she's
wasn't made
about
out
to
of plastic.
Someone recently deceased who functions as a bridge
made out of
between worlds.
plastic.
It's a little confusing, but I think I've got it. And Damian Leone confirmed
bit
my
fake.
summary in our interview. Basically, when we first met
put the
Art back in
batteries in right
Terrorfier
here.
1, he was a
I don't got no
mortal
more
man,
Warbies,
your
though.
average serial killer. Okay, maybe above average, but still. He was just a dude who wound up getting killed. So
Yeah, I was
actually,
finna say,
turns
he
out
was a
my
regular
counting him
ass
was
nigga.
legit. Thank you! His murdered body became a vessel for a demon to inhabit, which happened in the morgue. And the demon is who we watched in Terrorfier 2. When this demon comes to exist in a mortal form, so does a counterpart, a force of good in the world, which is Sienna Shaw. She is the chosen one. I get a little more
fine
confused
shit.
when it comes to Victoria Hayes, who Sienna says is...
not no fine shit. How is she even alive? That's what I don't understand. She got bodied, so what happened to her? She was fighting with the nigga. How did she become this?
Also a host for, I guess the pale girl from the last movie, who's like a different demon?
Oh, so
I'm not
she
sure.
behind
But
the whole
also, how
shit?
does Sienna even know Victoria is running around? Has she been watching this movie too? Confusing lore or not, at least Leone's
They love
offering
this shot right
something
here.
for people who want more story to dig into. To fight her nemesis, Sienna's gonna need her magical sword that was gifted to her by her father. But she buried it at the Terrorfier ride after using it to cut Art's head off, so she has to go and get it, which she does off screen, because now all of a sudden she has it. Gift wrapped, lest any nosy cousins try to take a peek. This beat confused me the first time through, mostly because we didn't see her retrieve the sword. I'm sad we don't get to see the cool Terrorfier setting from part 2, but maybe they just couldn't shoot at that location again. Jonathan, meanwhile,
Yeah, I
stays
did
behind
wanna
at
see that
school
again.
to
How'd that
question
happen?
his sanity and break stuff. It's just one of those days. Little does he know, a merry prankster just pulled up outside his frat house to wreak some holiday havoc. I love that Art's got a utility van, much like another killer Santa in Christmas Evil. Art stalks the halls for his prey, but gets waylaid when he overhears Mia and Cole.
Bro, this nigga Art right here probably got at least 4,700 bodies, bro. Like, it's not... Why has this nigga not caught a Rico? Why? It's like, when you watch a horror movie, the police investigations, police crimes, all that shit don't exist. You know what we gotta watch? What's that one movie that got something to do with... Listen, Long Legs. We gotta say that. I wanna see what's up with
I
Long
want to
Legs.
know what it's like to be in the presence of that kind of evil.
I love all of Art's little mannerisms here.
What does he smell like?
Shit.
He hears Mia glazing him for being the most famous serial killer, so he decides to make her wish come true and make her his next art project. It happens after a shower scene. Forecast, extra steamy, streamy too. And I ain't talking about internet awards. I'm talking Art. Okay, now you're just playing with it, man. Art pulls a chainsaw from his Mary Poppins purse and delivers an amped up homage to Psycho. He cuts off a part of Cole's hand, leaves him looking like he's saying, "Now listen here, you." He cuts into Cole's leg, which breaks when he tries to step on it. Oh God. That leaves Art free to go absolutely ham on Mia. He carves her up and even
That
takes
nigga-
off some of her scalp.
Oh
Then he
my
just
gosh.
slams that chainsaw over and over into her face. He gives her what
Oh
she
my
thought she wanted.
gosh.
Close encounter with the Miles County Clown.
He did that for $50. He did that for $50. Are we for real? Bro, this nigga low-key just... Oh my God. But what level of gingivitis do that nigga Art got? His shit is something serious, huh? His shit gotta be something serious.
Then he gives her some shades and finally kills her by chopping her in half.
Nigga, she wasn't dead through all that? You see what I'm saying? That's why I can't be in an art, like, bro, what? How do these niggas not, bro, some of they devs low-key don't make sense, because how y'all not dead already?
Man, it's hard to know where to start and stop these skill graphics sometimes. You're so extra,
That
Art.
nigga not already
Art turns
dead?
his attention back to Cole. Let's go ahead and just rip that leg off, shall we? In a gender-bent
That nigga is so strong, he's able to just rip off a leg by just grabbing onto it and yanking it off. The nigga's not human. The nigga can't be human. I told y'all, the nigga can't be, he, like, in the first movie, he was low-key beatable, like, hand-to-hand. He can't fuck me up. But if you strong enough to rip a nigga leg off just by grabbing it and pulling,
version of
can't beat
Dawn's
that. I'm
infamous
trying to
death
tell
from
you,
the
that nigga's
original,
scary,
Art
bro.
rams into Cole's delicates, splitting him open from tip to top. As a bonus, he messes up his face and limbs, cause, you know, why the hell not? And here we have it, folks, this movie's big climactic showcase kill. On top of the obvious Psycho influence, this close quarters chainsaw scene was also an homage to Scarface, as well as a scene from the American Psycho book. Art celebrates.
Wait, Scarface was doing niggas like this? I ain't never watched Scarface. Is that crazy? I never watched Scarface.
by making a blood angel on the floor.
Calling
Damn,
me.
man, in a communal shower, you're gonna get a staph infection. The whole scene is set to It's a Terrorfier Christmas, an original carol composed for the film by John and Al Kaplan, who also made Silence the Musical, which, yes, is a musical version of Silence of the Lambs.
Hannibal the cannibal.
Back at the Shaw home, festivities are underway. The holiday cheer dries up thanks to a very official-looking news broadcast about the mall bombing. Since Greg doesn't know how to channel surf, Sienna watches long enough to see the Savini cameo. It really freaks her out. Maybe she had a pet snake. She starts shouting about Art the Clown, but her traumatic past leads her family to dismiss her claims. Still, to ease her mind, Greg agrees to go pick up Jonathan. But by the time he gets there, J-Man is sounding a little different.
Jonathan, can you hear me?
I'll be right there.
Maybe a sec. Jess puts Sienna down for a nap, where she has another flashback to that scene with her dad. In it, we see Michael present the lady character he promised her. It's an angel warrior with a flaming sword. Thankfully, not the chariot of eyes kind of angel. When he tries to hand the painting over, he has a vision of his daughter's future trauma. And, you know, maybe it opened him up to some kind of possession or something?
Where has this nigga been the whole movie? That's what I've been thinking about in my whole head this entire time. He know about how to beat this nigga. He wrote about the sword. He did all this shit. Where is this nigga at? Nah, hold on, bro. I really am very curious. Because how in the hell did we sit here and get from this to this, feel me? He wrote through all 3 movies on know how to beat this nigga, and yet we've never seen this nigga. Where the fuck is you at, my nigga? I don't care. You're a sellout. Bro, he's a sellout. Dead ass.
To Brooke that by the end of his life, he became abusive, but that also could have just been mental illness. Sienna suddenly finds herself in a fiery void where a chained up demon is forging her armor in a little gimp suit. And that guy's chained up by a sentient Virgin Mary statue? What? I don't know what's going on here, but it's metal as hell. Feels like something out of Mandy, which is a huge compliment. This demonic vision was done by effects artist Jason Baker and his team at Colossum Studios, whose work we've covered before with the Black Phone. They built the Virgin Mary costume out of resin to give it a statuesque appearance, and also developed various weapons for the movie, like Art's chainsaw and his liquid nitrogen dispenser, dubbed the Freezomatic 3000. Sienna wakes up in the middle of the night and overhears a conversation between her aunt and uncle.
You know what I think we should do to Sienna? I think we should go upstairs and smother her in her sleep.
The fuck?
Then we'd be free.
Turns out it's not really that, just a killer impression by Victoria. The real Uncle Greg has been turned into a nativity nightmare by Art. Hate to see it. Sienna Sidney Prescott's his ass, but then takes a Jill Roberts by God. To put a period on it, Art knocks her out with a mallet. She wakes up tied to a chair across from her Aunt Jess. Art and Victoria have made themselves at home, adorning the tree with Greg's remaining remains. The only person missing is Gabby, and Art's a little too happy about that present on the table. He unwraps it to reveal a rat-infested skinless skull, which Victoria tells Jess are the remains of her daughter. Well, that's not a very good Christmas gift. Thrashing around in the chair for this scene took a toll on Lavera's body. She kept breaking out of her restraints, and even broke the chair at one point. She also injured her foot when she stepped on a glass ornament that had broken on the floor. Yippee-ki-yay.
Wait, this happened in real? Wait, this happened for real, for real? They be breaking real glass? Hold on.
She kept breaking out of her restraints, and even broke the chair at one point. She also injured her foot when she stepped on a glass ornament that had broken on the floor. Yippee-ki-yay for real.
She's strong enough she broke that
Art
chair?
gets ready to work his magic on Aunt Jess, leaving her with only
See,
enough
look,
time
bitch,
to say she loves Sienna and to give her final
feel
wish.
me?
Kill them both.
Hold on, nigga.
Make them suffer.
With that, Art shoves a tube down her throat and hammers it in deep.
Oh my
Victoria
God!
proceeds to load it up with rats, and with some blowtorch encouragement, has them crawl down into Jess's throat. What is this movie, dude?
That shit was low-key the sickest. Niggas talk about the chainsaw. This actually fucked me up. Like, bro, I don't even want to imagine that. That is crazy. That is actually fucking insane. Nigga, I wouldn't even want to murk you at that point. I wouldn't even want to murk you. I would have to, nigga, you would be my test dummy. I just want to test shit on you. I would have to turn you into my project dummy. Whatever I want to try on you, you would have to be turned into that. Because there's no way I could let a nigga, I'm sorry, bro. We ain't finna have that. I don't want to, nigga, they gonna try to investigate me, but not investigate the nigga who made this movie. Because how the fuck did you come up with this shit? I'd have put centipedes down that nigga ear on some fucking Tokyo Ghoul shit.
A final throat slit lets the furry friends run free, finishing off this modern spin on a medieval classic.
That is
I love the old school
sad
method of rubber
fuck.
rats on a fishing
What made you think of this shit?
line they used to achieve this kill. With Sienna sufficiently traumatized, Victoria taunts her and says that she's no savior. But wait, then she gives her JC's crown. Gotta say, Vic, giving mixed signals with the symbolism. Victoria,
I'm not playing that shit, but you're not even finna.
or rather the demon inside Victoria, intends on breaking Sienna down enough for her to use as a new host.
try to
You
mock
know,
Jesus
one that
like
still
it's
has a
fine.
face. To
There's
help in
nothing
that
funny
regard,
about
she
this.
brings in a special guest. It's Gabby, who's revealed to be alive and well. They're alive, at least. But hey, look on the bright side. That isn't Gabby's head on the table. They just wanted her mom to think that before brutally murdering her.
Oh my god, that is fucking sad.
It's okay, wait. You know, I can see why this was the scene Thornton had the most trouble with. He just felt so bad for what Aunt Jess had to go through.
Like, how do you... Mind you, this nigga wrote everything.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you.
Oh, wrong button. Fuck this nigga, though. Fucking goofy. He wrote this shit, though. He thought of all this.
With Gabby still alive, we're left wondering who the hell's head that is.
See you soon. Love you.
Jonathan!
I need it.
Quickly learned it belongs to Jonathan, who was evidently killed off screen. You know, I almost...
Oh! I thought that nigga was gonna be in the 4th movie, bro. I thought that nigga was gonna be in the 4th.
Almost didn't count this one. I've been burned too many times by fake out deaths. But the way Leone's talked about it in interviews, it seems like it's gonna stick. He said there wasn't room to show the kill after the crazy shower sequence, and that he didn't want to see such a likable character get flayed and fed to rats. Fair enough. With most of her family decimated,
he was gonna feed the nigga to rats? That nigga right
Sienna
here, bro.
should be broken enough for Victoria.
Everything you love is gone. There is no hope. There is no God.
But despite some thriller eyes, Sienna ain't gonna surrender. Man, those eyes look cool though. I seriously love that effect. Victoria goes to kill Gabby, but the teenager tricks her into letting Sienna have a final gift, the one she saw her cousin hiding earlier. The killers go along with it because, I mean, why not? 'Tis the season after all. I love the way Victoria tosses the gift at Sienna. This movie's full of dark humor like that, including the many moments Art walks by Sienna and casually smacks the back of her head. After Art bashes Sienna's hands in, she opens her gift. I hope she likes it.
Best gift ever.
She does! With Art's throat spewing blood, Sienna chest chucks the sword into Victoria. With a badass one-liner,
Tell me how this tastes.
she stabs Victoria in the mouth before slicing her head clean off. That all might be enough for the secondary villain, but there's still the main event to contend with. Art retrieves his chainsaw and the two duke it out in the kitchen. They disarm each other of their weapons, so Art bites her in the side and body slams her into the ground.
Honestly, if a nigga bites you with that type of teeth, you might end up catching the disease. The nigga got gingivitis on level 10. I'm not even gonna lie. That nigga got the nigga got the plague.
Nearly.
He might have the
Texas
plague.
Chainsaw makeout sesh, but a fistful of his juggling balls convinces him to let her go. Art recovers, but gets his chainsaw stuck in a table, so he resorts to trying to smother Sienna in her uncle's guts. In addition to the smashing table stunts, this is one of the few shots that uses Lavera's stunt double Jenna Helm.
I don't understand how she's gonna be the same. The 4th movie, you literally have to show, no, nigga, she can't be the same.
Who also doubled her for a few shots in Terrorfier 2.
You can't!
Lavera always wants to do her own stunts, but production didn't want to risk her busting her face open on the pole inside this fake cadaver. Lavera and Helmut worked with stunt coordinator Drew Leary for this fight, which also features Bobby McFarlane as Thornton's double for shots that weren't close-ups of Art's face. Sienna manages to get her sword and prepares to make Art a full bob wall decoration. Unfortunately, this whole time, Victoria's head has been melting away, looking like a science fair volcano. Must be filled with xenomorph blood, because it's eaten through the flour. Now, Art's seen the better days. He's killed people with many blades, but the bottom drops out beneath Gabby, sending her down towards a portal into hell. Sienna lets Art go to save her cousin, reaching down with, the sword. Maybe you want to get a fire poker or so. Oh, okay, she's doing it. Sienna gives an impressive effort, but she's holding on to a sword blade. Gabby falls and the portal disappears behind her. And great, now Art's vanished too, out into that cold winter night. As Sienna mourns her losses, she discovers her wounds have begun Wolverine and healing on their own. With the sequel set up, Sienna vows to rescue her cousin from hell. The movie heads to a bus stop where we catch up with Art. The late-night bus is driven by Phil
How can you be normal,
who produced
dog?
all 3 Terrorfier films, as well as helped with effects and did a whole bunch of other stuff on set.
You will
He's a
never be
super indie,
normal.
remember? He's driving a bibliophilic passenger whose book The Ninth Circle refers to the short film where Art made his debut. But he wasn't played by Thornton there, so it feels weird to count it as canon. The bus driver, for some reason, lets Art aboard, and the movie ends with Art squeaking his creepy clown horn. How many chestnuts roasted on this open Terrorfier? Let's find out and get to
4,700.
What is this?
Man, you might be the next victim, nigga.
Who's this? Chelsea? Chelsea!
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was you.
Oh. Wait, I know who that is.
Bixby! Oh, it's Zoran.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh!
We counted 23 kills in Terrorfier 3. The victims consisted of 15 men, 7 women, and 1 unknown victim in the bomb explosion. That gives us this Terrorfier chart, which is unique thanks to the unknown, but if it were a lady, it would match the first hostile, and if it were a dude, it would match the Friday 9 recount. So there you go. With a runtime of 125 minutes, Terrorfier 3 had a kill on average every 5.43 minutes. Golden Chainsaw for cool.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Oh my god, bro. Niggas is that fucking stupid. I meant Braun! Hey, LeBron, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This kill could go to a lot of these, but I'll do the expected thing and give it to Cole. I'm sorry for anyone who wanted a surprise, but I mean, you're seeing his bits flop against a chainsaw blade. That's gonna make a lot of viewers wince and grab their chonies. That kind of physical reaction deserves a reward. Dull machete for lamest kill will go to Jonathan. The death of such an
it was honestly, I feel like that scene was just so bad to the point it was just blood everywhere and you couldn't really tell what was going on. But the last scene though, with the rat was fucking like just dirty, disgusting, just, you feel me?
Important character shouldn't leave me wondering if it even.
Good video though, bro. Good video though, bro. We all fear that shit was sick. We're all fear, bro. If you like the video, sub up, bro. Oh my god, that shit's gross. I ain't gonna lie. That